I am at the place to be this weekend. I'm at Garland's with Lee Powell, and Lee, you just have the best festival of the whole season this weekend.
I'm pretty excited about how good tasting our festival is going to be. We're going to have a blueberry festival this weekend.
It's so unique. I don't think I've ever heard of a blueberry tasting festival before.
No, and we hadn't either, but we were excited because blueberries have been such a popular item this year. They're a fantastic plant, obviously, for just fresh eating and the antioxidants, but it actually makes a pretty nice garden plant as well.
It does, and you have picked out some really nice samples here of plants, and so let's go over each one.
Okay, so the first one here is the Sunshine Blue blueberry, and what's unique about it is a evergreen, so it holds its leaves in the winter, and it gets great fall color that holds through the winter. It's also a small stature blueberry, so it's perfect for a container. It gets about 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide, a medium-sized blueberry with real nice flavor.
Wow, that's a lot of things going on. And then what else you have?
I've got a couple other blueberries. Right here I have Blue Crop, which is a mid-season blueberry. I chose it to bring in here because it does have a smaller fruit, which makes it perfect for scones or baking, that type of thing. It's also good eating, but it makes it great for baking.
Great.
And I have here Chandler. The reason I chose it is it's probably the largest blueberry.
Wow.
Very sweet, very large berry on it. So as far as going out and picking berries in your yard and popping in your mouth, this one's a great one for that.
They won't make it into the kitchen.
Absolutely not. And then Rhubarb is the last one I chose. Rhubarb has a very high antioxidant level. So for those of you that are interested, they all have good antioxidants, but for those that want to just go above and beyond, Rhubarb would be a great variety. It's also one of the taller varieties, getting about 8 feet tall.
Wow. Lots of blueberries there.
Absolutely.
Now, what is general care for blueberries? What do we need to be doing in our gardens for them?
Well, this time of year, being that it's so hot, keeping them evenly moist is very important. If you let them dry out while they're in fruit, they're gonna become little blueberry raisins, and it's not gonna be as nice as popping these nice juicy blueberries in your mouth. So keeping even moisture. Fertilization you normally do a little earlier in the season when they're coming into flower, and you want to use an acid-loving fertilizer, acid-loving plant fertilizer like for azaleas, camellias, and rhododendrons. And we have a couple up here, the Espoma Hollytone and the Dr. Earth Rhodi Azalea and Camellia Food. The other thing is, in order to keep them moist in the summer, it's a great idea to mulch them so it holds the moisture in a little better after you water. And I would recommend the acid planting mix by Gardner & Bloom. It makes a very nice acidic base that'll hold the water and allow you to not have to just constantly be having the hose on them.
And then what about pruning? Is there a lot of pruning to it?
Pruning, you'd wait until they go dormant, so in the winter. And normally you just select some of the older canes, the older, weaker canes. You might prune out 1 or 2 of those a year, and then you take any dead wood out. And really, it's a pretty easy plant to grow in the yard, and not only does it provide you with fantastic fruit, it also actually is a very nice fall color, very nice shrub for your yard.
Lots of double duty. If you can tell us what's going on this weekend, and we can be excited about that.
Well, we have classes both days. We have wine tasting. We, of course, have blueberry tasting. We're selling about 13 varieties of blueberries right now. I don't think all of those will be available for tasting. We might have 7 or 8 varieties, but enough to get you a great sampling.
Well, if you have any other questions, please click on to the Garden Time website. We'll click you to Garland's and get all the information that you need to come on down and have a great weekend. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.